Hi you guys, it's Stephanie. Welcome back to my channel. I am getting very close to being done with this little golden book, and it's a good thing because it is getting so chunky that it's time to be done. So I figured today I would do a couple things with you and then just finish it on my own. I wanted to make, I have a little tuck here that I've added, and I wanted to make an envelope out of some kids music paper, and I thought that I would do it with you guys, but I want to sew it. And I know I've said before that I probably won't do sewing because my sewing machine's on the other side of the room. Well, today I've moved it. It's right here. And I thought I would, I don't know, I thought I would take the camera and tilt it so that you can see what I'm doing, and then I'll tilt it back. And that's the only, sewing that I plan on doing. What I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna make an envelope that's about like this. I think that'll be good. Let's see, maybe, let's see how it fits on the page. I mean, that might be actually a little bit big for the page. I want to have enough space so that I can get something in it pretty easily. I think what I'm going to do is cut some more of this off. My room, my craft room is so messy. It is really time for me to be done with this project so I can clean everything up. Okay, I think that that's pretty good. I think we'll do this. We'll go ahead and make our folds. Okay, so I want to sew here and then put it on the sewing machine to sew around the whole thing. Pretty sure. I'm hoping that's what I want to do, because if not, it's going to be entirely messed up. Okay, so here's the part that's going to be really fun. I'm going to move my camera angle so that you can see what I'm doing. Not that I'm a sewing instructor or anything like that. And that's just my sewing machine coming on. But, it's probably nice to see instead of just hearing the thing. So I'm just going to tilt it a bit for a moment. It won't stay this way for very long. I'm just hoping it holds there and doesn't like spin around on us. So I go ahead and choose my stitch, and when you do that, it moves your needle. When I first did this, I didn't know what my sewing machine would do when I chose a different stitch. And of course the needle's like this, and it'll either go here or here or here. And so that, if you, depending on where you're placing your paper, it could end up being a problem. You'll sew off the side of your paper. When it's zigzag, like one will go off the paper. It's not what you're looking for. And I'm not worried about back stitching because I'm going to be sewing back over that area. Getting close to the edge. I don't know about you guys, but it seems like when you're sending something through, you have to kind of keep it at an angle for it to be straight, and that makes no sense to me. Maybe it's just me. I didn't cut. Oh, I didn't tell it to cut. Sorry, mine has an automatic cutter on it, and I didn't tell it to cut. I just told it to lift the needle. I don't normally have people watching me sew. I think I'm going to start here, just underneath the fold. Let's see. It's going to go all the way around. Well, I want you know how the back side of the stitching doesn't look as pretty as the front side of the stitching? I think I want the front side of the stitching on here. So actually, I think I'm going to start here. No, I'm going to start decisions. I'm going to start down here. There's no like way that you have to do it. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. I will go ahead and go back on this one. I think I'll go ahead and turn it there. Let me see. No, I think I can. This is the hard part, is getting your stitch right where you want it. That's hard for me. Hopefully that'll work. I'm probably going to have to swing it back around. Just don't do what I do. You guys do it right. I'm just trying to inspire, not teach. I'm afraid I'm going to look up and my camera will have spun and you'll be looking at like my back or something. That's going to be good, I think. Okie dokie. Oops, I missed. Okay. So having done this part first, that otherwise it would have sewn it shut, and that's not what we wanted. Okay, I'm gonna fix the camera now because we won't be using the sewing machine anymore. I just wanted to do that with you. Sorry about all the wiggling. Okay. I'm gonna turn that off and I'm gonna scoot it just a little bit so that I can put the rest of my stuff over where I usually do when I'm working. So on the inside of this, okay, so it's gonna go, let's see how it fits. Okay, it fits fine. I didn't put anything like for a closure or anything like that, but I guess I could poke it in this way. I just wanted the green to show is all. But since it's, you know, the page goes that way, I don't see why it wouldn't just go ahead and stay closed. Maybe I'll put a paper clip and that'll hold it. What do you guys think? I don't know. Okay, but on the inside, I was just going to put a piece of paper and a folded to fit. And I thought, since there's blues, reds, and greens here, that I thought just some of this paper folded up on the inside would be fine. So I'm just going to kind of mark it maybe here. Okay, that'll fit. And I'm thinking maybe folding it kind of like that. My lighting is probably getting different, beginning to look different because of the time change. The other evening, I tried to make a video that I don't know if I'll show you guys because I don't know that the video really turned out all that well, but I had to turn a lamp on. I'm going to go ahead and turn a lamp on. I don't know. You'll have to let me know if that makes a difference or if now there's a shadow situation. I don't know, but I try not to do videos this late in the day, but since I was trying to figure out what I was going to do, the day just kept going and passing me by. I think I'm going to do a little ink just because otherwise it's pretty plain. It'll give it a little interest when it's open. You know, sometimes I do the corners too. I think I'll do the corners too. Just makes it cute, I think. Okay, where was I? I am so far behind on watching videos. I've been trying really hard to watch people who are new rather than the people who I've watched for so long. You know, because they have so many people that watch them already. It's not like they really need my support. And I already kind of know the way they do things. You know, generally you can tell when it's somebody's work. And so I like to watch somebody who I haven't seen and, you know, learn something from them and see their style, because everybody's styles are so different. So, but anyway, there are a couple that I just enjoy, you know, people who I've watched for a long time. I just enjoy them. Like, I feel like I know them, even though they have no idea who I am. But they talk about their families, and you begin to wonder, oh, I wonder what happened, you know, because they tell you something that's going to be going on. So, yeah, I'm really behind. Okay, I think I got all of the outside. I am going to be going out of town next week. The video that I recorded the other day that I'm not sure I'm going to upload, I was talking about how I'm going to be going out of town. I have to go to a wedding, and so I don't know how successful I will be at uploading anything. I have a couple of videos still to go up, but I have a feeling I'm gonna run out of things. So I hope you guys come back, you know, like, don't forget about me. I'll be back. I hope I'll be back. Let's see, is that all of them? Okay. Okie dokie, and we'll just poke that in there. And then that'll just slide under. Okay, and then the other thing I wanted to do, this was one of the pages that I had taken out of the previous, you know, the book before I took it all apart. This is one of the pages that was in there, sort of at the beginning of a signature, I believe. I thought what we could do with it is to make a little book, because I like this and I like how there's tabs and everything. They're a little off because it was, you know, one side of the signature and the other side signature, and then the other side of it. And so they're slightly off. But I won't tell anybody if you guys don't. How about that? Anyway, I just thought it would be cute to make a little book out of it. And obviously they're too tall at this point, but so this is a good height. I think that what I want to do is have it so that this one is around here. And that this one let's see, let's cut off. I like the red. How much do I want to have gone? Well, that's okay. It's okay. We'll go here. So that you can see. Oh, I wanted to make this a little shorter also. Maybe half an inch. Like that. And then this one to be maybe shorter again. I think that would be good. I'll make it the same as this one. So we'll go to there and approximately there. So anyway, I'm going to be going out of town. I really want to finish this so I can clean my room. It is an absolute disaster area because I've been working on these 2 Christmas journals for I don't know how long. It's taken me a really long time. Did I do something in between? I don't know. I feel like I went from one to the other. And so I have huge messes, just huge messes. And I'm a little bit of a neat freak in my house normally. And so my husband keeps making comments. He's like, so that doesn't quite look like your normal, you know, how things look. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then since this was sewn in to a signature. I've got little holes already. So I think that what I'll do is I'm going to line it up like this and just put a couple of little marks where those holes are. And then I'm going to open it, trying to keep my pages where they're supposed to be, and just make a little poke. Yep, that's good. Oops, I missed one. All right, and I'm just going to poke them through just to get a nice hole going there. And this shouldn't give me too much trouble. Did I just say that out loud? Just jinxed myself. I should be able to sew in just a few pages, shouldn't I? Okay. When I watch Gail, this is how Gail does it. I normally do 5 holes, but since this is just a little thing, I'm going to do 3 holes, and I believe this is how she does it. So I'm going to give it a try. And then she goes underneath it like that and ties them. Because, yeah. Don't see why that shouldn't stay. I'm going to do a little bow, I think. I should have done a knot and then a bow. Yeah, it's going to come undone. I'll do a knot and just leave it at that. I might add something to the ends of these. Okay, so this, I put my book down on the floor. We'll go inside of here. And then I was thinking to add these little things. You know how they have those little mini journaling cards in the scrapbook packs? This was one of them. So it actually came with this paper and this paper. That's why the colors are similar. I was just thinking to kind of do that on it, because it's just so stark white, to me anyway. So we'll do that. And then that's really all I had to show you. I don't think this is going to be a very long video. Let's see. I just don't want to put glue right in this area. I'm going to put my thumb there. Hopefully that'll work. I'm working really far away again. Sorry about that. There was one other thing I was thinking about. I don't know if I have anything really handy to use at the back side of this thing here. It's not my favorite because, you know, it kind of doesn't go the color wise. But that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Let me see here. Because I can always make another one of those little things. I'm sure I have a smaller scrap than that. Well, not much smaller, but I do have one. So we'll just go a little bit. Maybe I'll cover just a little, overlap it. Sorry about the noise. Maybe there. We'll try that. I'm just going to try and do a straight line. Right. Okay, so that'll cover up the brown, because the brown didn't really make much sense, I don't think. That good? Normally I do 3, but if I do 3, it's going to cover up for Santa. I guess I could go one more up here. I mean, I don't know that I will for sure. This is just like busy, 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 busy. I could put a little trim on it. Maybe we'll do that. I like that. And then we're going to call it good. I wish that I had looked at the clock to know how much time. My son and his girlfriend just walked past my window and were grinning ear to ear at me. Okay. I gotta let that dry for a second. But I think that that was all that I had. The rest of the things I want to wait and show you. I'm going to sit this up here. One thing that I hadn't done yet was figured out if I'm going to be covering this because of how kind of, I mean, it's not the prettiest fabric. So I was thinking about doing this. I said something in my video about maybe doing a bookmark, and I played around a little bit with it, and I could not figure out how to make that work without having a big, like a bunchy thing up here. So I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and at least cover this with some more of the the fabric that I used out here. And then I might, my concern is that if I put a whole piece of fabric right here, it's gonna have a hard time bending. I don't know if it will or not, but I was thinking I could do two pieces that kind of overlap. I could do one here and then attach the other one here, so there's nothing really attached where the spine is or where the bend is. I might do that. So whatever it is I decide, I'll show you when I'm finished, which is going to be tonight. I am going to be finished tonight. Look at how chubby it is. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you guys or talk to you guys soon. Bye.